Oh, this is our episode started.
Oh, good.
Money, you supposed to start.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, welcome to Everybody Has a Mic podcast. What's the number today? 20?
It's 20.
This is 20, man. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, if y'all would have heard that Diddy, listen. This is awful. This is awful. This is an awful way to start off 20. My name is Mo. I'm just happy to be here. DJ, all that different stuff. Y'all already know what time it is. DJ motivate you on TikTok and motivate you on Instagram. Woo, that was bad. Yo, Steve, come on, man.
What's going down? It's your boy, Mr. S.B. That on Instagram.
I gotta mute my mic. I'm sorry. Continue.
Mr. S.B. That via Instagram as well as LXB Gallery. As always, man, I'm forever grateful to be laughing with these dudes, man. Pure joy and laughter, yo. I'm gonna send it over to my man JT.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JT Malone, aka East Coast Legend. You can follow me on Instagram at freaknasty_ECL. Just remember, I fathered a lot, but I've only been a daddy to a few. Happy Father's Day. Dope ass dad in the building.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, fathered a lot. Only been a daddy to a few.
Hey, man, listen.
That's
Happy Father's Day to you, brothers, man. I had to get my Bible, man, because y'all, this is just, I have a feeling. I had to get my Bible. I had to. God, listen. Tonight, I need you. I need you. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, happy Father's Day to upcoming Father's Day to my brothers right now. You know, that is a beautiful thing. The fathers do not get enough love. Actually, I don't know if I even sent y'all that. But I will after this. Maybe I'll put it up in the chat as well. One of my good girlfriends from college actually sent me a text message of one of her guy friends saying, "Ladies, what are you going to do for your men for Father's Day?" And the hateful comments that came through was astronomical.
Old dyke ass bitches.
Well, it's the fact of if it doesn't have anything to do with them.
No. That's why I said dyke ass bitches. Women on women love only. Damn heterosexual, man.
It's just America, man. It's just America. They like men's money. They just don't like men. They push them out like men. So, you know, I mean, shout out to the ladies that are actually doing something for the fathers of their children, and encourage their children to do things for their fathers, because that job is an amazing job as well, even though America does not push it as such. But I'm going to digress there. Who's going first today, fellas?
You set it off, so it's on you, brother.
Always goes first.
Okay. All right.
20 years.
I just want to see if y'all wanted to. I see if y'all wanted to jump on that. But
pause.
No pause. We've just been talking about that whole Family Matters video with Diddy. It's all over. I got my Bible. Listen, I got the Bible. I can't even play with y'all today. I ain't even doing it. So, all right, fellas, let's talk about. All right, let me get a little personal, but not really personal. Let's talk about consumers, because we're consumers, right?
Yeah.
It's America, we're consumers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you've ever come across not having to sell yourself, but okay, let me put me as a point. So, me being an entrepreneur and actually being a mobile DJ and going to different areas and going to different places, doing weddings, doing different venues and different things. There is depending on what people want, there's a price point for it.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a disconnect when it comes to people paying you as opposed to people going out and paying $100,000 for a car, or going to spend $1,000 just on one night to eat and drink their drinks and everything like that. So I'm just trying to paint a scenario for you guys to understand where I'm going with this. So this is all about valuing yourself. Can you value yourself too high, or people don't value the things that you actually do? So they want to value experiences, but your experience, they want to lower the price. So how do y'all feel about value and price when it comes to in general, just everything?
I'll set it off. Interesting, right? I'm going to look at it from an art's perspective.
Okay.
Right? So you have somebody that's like, yo, I'm going to spend 18 hours doing this portrait to the point where this whatever it is that I was drawing looks like it's popping off the page. And I'm going to sell it for $250. And they put it up, they post it on all their, medias or whatever the case may be. Yo, come check this out. And they don't get any hits, whatever. Put 18 solid hours. But then you have somebody that takes red paint and throws it on a white canvas and sells it for $2 million. Right? Seconds, literally seconds. But it's about the confidence to be able to be like, yo, this is worth $2 million. B, the status to be like, yo, this is worth $2 million. And C, the audacity to be like, this is worth $2 million, right? Versus somebody putting this 18 hours in and not having the confidence to be like, this is worth 10,000, this is worth whatever. And I think it has a lot to do with your self-worth. What are you worth, right? You know what I'm saying? If you're like, yo, I put 18 hours into this and I want $50 versus somebody saying I took 20 minutes to take a piece of tree and slap it on a canvas with some paint on it and being like, yo, give me 10,000. It's all about your market. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your market and who you put your work in front of.
Can I ask you? Can I have a follow-up question too? So Justin will know this too.
Oh yeah, go for it.
At the same time as you're going, let's say the market is a very wealthy market and area.
Okay.
And people want to be people want to be cheap on the things you do.
And again,
continue.
Yep, that also comes with the surroundings, right? Who you surround yourself with, et cetera, et cetera. If somebody shows up and they're like, yo, this is what my fee is, and you're going to pay it. And they be like, all right, well, this is what your fee is. But then they try and underplay the next man being like, oh, well, what if we can get it for this? Like, or can I buy this piece for that? Or, it's just them trying to haggle the entrepreneur / person that has, the piece of the artwork. And truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, you got to stand on ground and stand on business. This is what I'm here for. You could either sell it for, you could take these services for this amount, or you could take this painting for a higher amount, but no lower than this amount.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. JT, what you think, bro?
People always try to undervalue people and what they think. I'll use my work as an example. I work in pharmaceuticals. I have been told at pharmaceutical companies walking out the door that I'm expensive.
That word? You're expensive,
Yes,
right?
I'm expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And what they find very quickly is you can get somebody who has more years of experience with me, complexion for the protection. So you can joke with them and tell all the jokes you can't tell when I'm in the room. And you can give them a higher title than me and pay them the same thing you were paying me. But when you put them in that seat and it's time to get the work going and it's time to show the results and get things moved out the door, they can't deliver. Which is why I know my worth in the industry I'm in, because I've walked away from six-figure jobs and told these people that I know I'm worth more on the open market than you're paying me, and you're working me to the bone, and I could go out and be a consultant and they'll pay me to do one task and they'll pay me anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 more than you pay me. And by the way, this job is also remote, so I don't even have to come out the house. Like, this literally happened to me, people. And I did it, and it catapulted my career because I didn't listen to what other people thought my worth was.
Yeah.
There was opportunities for me to be a director, and I was passed over for it. But again, I was expensive. It's cheaper to hire somebody to oversee my work because you don't think I know what I'm doing. You'll pay that person some money to watch me, and you'll pay my replacement to try to be me. And then when I leave, can't nobody do what I was doing because I was doing both of their jobs for a nominal fee. And once I figured out what I was worth in the open market, you couldn't tell me nothing no more. And you still can't tell me nothing
You
when
think
it comes to it.
you think this undercutting and undermining has something to do with the color of our skin?
I will say
Maybe in his fields, maybe
Little
in your
bit.
fields.
a little bit.
Maybe they don't
And-
want to see his ass making the money. Maybe they
Yeah.
don't want to see his ass making the money. Maybe they're not wanting to pay him because they see him and it's subconscious, but they'll pay Zaddy.
Yeah. And I think that might come into it.
Maybe.
But see, this is one of the reasons I went and I got advanced degrees, because now it's blatant. I got the paperwork, I got the skills, I got the knowledge, and I watch some of these places that I've applied to in the past who they've put into these positions. And then 2 years later, they're replacing that person for that position. And then my phone rings and you think I want to do something that I was trying to do 2 years ago. Maybe that works for you. Maybe that works for your family. Maybe that works for your son. But I'm always elevating. I'm not trying to stay stagnant. If I applied for a manager role in 2023 and you told me no, don't call me in 2025 asking me if I want to be a manager. Like, are you crazy? Just because you sat on your hands for 2 years don't mean I did. I went out and I grinded. I got it.
I'm with it.
That's where I'm at in my career. Like, and that's what people don't understand. People don't understand their worth and their value.
Mhm.
And I've had situations where, as a younger man in my late 20s, where I was told I was cocky because I knew my value. Is it cocky, or is it just the fact that you're insecure and you can't stand somebody who actually knows who they are and what they want out of life? I'm not. The days of the yes sir, no sir, the porter on the train, the butler in the White House, my granddaddy My grandmother, that generation's dead. Those Negroes bowed down to y'all people. All right? It's over. This is a new day. This is what they wanted. They wanted outspoken intelligence in your face. If you don't like it,
Can't do this with y'all today.
go get your white robe in your hood, because that's all you telling me, because it's deep in your closet, because I know what I'm worth. Money, what you got?
Sorry, man. I was just trying to read a verse in my Bible dealing with y'all cast today.
I ain't saying nothing crazy.
I know you about to go there, so I just want to make
I stopped.
sure you know. And I ended up seeing some amazing pictures of myself, man, like a child, man, and some of these. But anyway, y'all don't need to see all that. The hot top, that kid and play hot top. But okay, so reason why I wanted to bring this topic up, because I think some people needed to hear this about their self-worth and the time that they put in, the effort that they put in for certain things, and them thinking that they are like maybe less than, or they don't value their worth, or people make you feel like you're too expensive, just like JT was talking about. I'm going to go off of what I do. So I don't feel, I know I'm the most important person at the event. I am the most important person at that event. I cannot eat. I only drink water. I don't drink anyway, and I don't take weed gummies. For the people that asked me in the last party, asked me in the last party if I would indulge in their weed, not brownies,
weed gummies.
yeah, weed gummies and stuff like
Edibles.
that. Yeah, they're edibles and stuff like that. No, thank you.
Elect and bring to me and Steve.
Big facts. Big facts. Big facts.
But those brothers do. So yeah, I don't need none of that. I need to stay focused and ready to actually give entertainment. And the thing is, if you're in the prime areas where people do spend a lot, and you know they spend a lot on their trips, and they go to these different different restaurants, they're living it up, doing all this different stuff, and they balk at you for a price, or your price of what you're trying to give them. I'm going to tell you, one of my speakers costs about $2,500. Just one of them. You could do the math on the other one because they're set. My mixer alone is damn near $3,000. I can go on and on about all the additional stuff, but I'm going to put those main things, those three things right there in your mind. I don't come cheap to you. I'd be damned if you come cheap to me. If I'm sitting out here giving you the best and you want to pay Walmart prices, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to go get the welfare speakers.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
wireless
your ass the
speaker.
welfare speaker, right? That's what I'm going to do. One for the price y'all want. Oh, yeah. Y'all like
That's what you
huh?
should do. Tear it out.
Yeah, I'm going to tear it out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the one wireless welfare speaker because that's what you wanted, right? And, you're not even equating for the time that this person has to set up, has to wait until everybody leaves to break down everything. You're not doing all that. And then you think I'm just sitting here playing music? No, I got to press y'all to know exactly what songs and what music to play for each and every event. And you may think that is easy, but it really isn't. Because, first of all, people don't know what they want to hear unless they're inebriated. But you're not going to do that to me. I need to come in with a plan. I need to know your theme. How many people are going to be there? There's certain things that you need to break down for what you want. Oh, you don't want the uplights. They're too expensive. You're a lie. You want the uplights. Trust me, you do. Oh, you do. Because when your place is lit up like the blue light special and it's all looking all sexy, everything's about experience, y'all. Everything is about experience. So what I'm trying to say is, don't let people dampen your experience when they're going to go there and spend $1,000 at whatever restaurant, just getting wine and bottles and bottles and bottles of food and eating food and drinking. Listen, you're worth it. You're worth it, especially if you put in the time and the years of it and experience of it. They message me for a reason. I don't go out running to find them. Remember that. If people come to find you and you not running to find them, I don't even got to say no more. Next, fellas, let's do it.
All right, I'll go next. I will go next. So, as y'all people know who pay attention to the podcast and actually watch, we like to talk music a lot on here. And I think it's time. I'm gonna show some love to the ladies of hip hop.
Okay.
Give me your Mount Rushmore female MCs. And I'm gonna put the caveat out there. All right, because since people want to get all butthurt in the comments about
get mad at me because I'm R&B.
Yeah, who write rhymes and who don't write rhymes and yada yada yada. It's our personal favorite. I'm not gonna put the caveat on you write it and somebody was writing it for them and not. Who's your personal favorite? We're gonna have to go with money because Steve went first last time.
Okay. Do I have to put them in order or not?
Nah, just name them because they got
because people gonna get mad. All right. Let's go with MC Light.
Oh,
yeah. MC Light.
I know y'all trying to tear me up in the comments before. Oh, he didn't know the RZA name. I was thinking in real time, haters. MC Light.
Yes.
Not putting her any, we already know about the light. All right.
I agree. I agree.
All right. You said 4?
4.
Oh, shoot.
There's 4 out there.
No. It is 4 out there. I'm just don't want to.
You got to do it.
Okay. All right. Eve.
Okay. Eve, billionaire Zaddy.
Excommunicated.
Yep.
Out of hip hop altogether. Maybe because she went over there and got, overseas billionaire Zaddy. I don't know. Something happened with even they don't even bring her up in music. But that run, I don't know why. I don't know what it was.
She had a good run. And she was on the Rough Riders and she was spitting with Styles and Jada like it was nothing. She had one of the best verses on one of the tracks she had with them, which I was surprised at.
See what I'm saying, Justin? See what I mean?
She was nice. And I was in Philly at the time, so she was big.
Yeah, Rough Ride. She was with the hardest artists on tracks and stood out.
Yep.
So I have to Little Kim.
Yes, my baby. What up, Kim? What up, Kim? I'm out here. What up, Kim? I'm in Jersey. I know you in Jersey. What up, Kim?
The impact of Little Kim, it's the impact. It's the impact and the longevity. And what Biggie did say about her is that Little Kim's going to be all right regardless. But if these other dudes don't start writing their rhymes, they up out of here. So I don't know if we were talking about Dream Up. I don't know what we were talking about. But again, the impact of Kim.
Yep.
I want to say Foxy Brown, but
that's number 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4, and I don't. Okay, shout out to Queen Latifah. I'm just gonna say shout out to Queen Latifah. I hate to do this, but I'm not gonna go Foxy either. I gotta go with Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
I know she don't. I know.
Yeah, that's a real solid, real solid
And I'm
Real
sorry,
solid.
Missy Elliott. I'm so sorry, Missy.
Yeah.
She was nice too.
Oh.
Damn, honorable mention for Missy.
See what I mean? Yeah.
You said 3, 2, 3. Yeah, you said 3 of my 4. MC Light. Now there's gonna be people in them. Roxanne, she was
Roxanne Shante,
yeah, she was beast, literally beating dudes in battles, all types of stuff. Really nice. I'm not taking anything away from her.
I listen to her every day on the radio.
Who else? So and then I'm gonna go with Lauryn Hill. I think Lauryn Hill
it's the impact,
real solid. Something that's gonna probably come out of left field, and maybe not a lot of people know her, but I like her. I think she's really dope. Is Lyric Jones. Lyric Jones.
Oh yeah, Lyric Jones.
Wow.
Lyric Jones is
Yeah.
nice.
Part of the fam.
Yeah, she's part of the fam. Yeah, for real. Radar Ellis. Yeah, Lyric Jones is real nice. If you don't know her, check her out, yo. She's definitely a beast. And I think for me personally, the dopest, for me personally, the dopest female artist would be Queen Latifah. Who you calling the bitch? You and I.
You see what I mean? That's why I'm like
saying?
that.
Yo, she was on television. She crossed over to so many different things, but not to mention she was rubbing shoulders with, you know what I mean, Tribe Called Quest.
She was part of Native Tongues.
She's part of Native Tongues. Tribe Called Quest.
Flavor Unit.
She
brought out. She was the one who got Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature. Yeah, she was, and not to mention, she also that last Arsenio Hall joint. It was orchestrated by her. You know what I'm saying? Who you calling the bitch? Yeah, she's man. Queen is the queen, man.
Yeah, I think she again influentially. Yes.
Yeah,
she had a whole movement.
She was able to spit. She was an actress. She's done a lot for hip hop. She is literally like, if you ask me, I would say that Queen Latifah, to me, in my eyes, is the female LL Cool J. Not necessarily off the strength of like, you know, her, but what she did for hip hop, she's the female LL Cool J from that perspective. You can't not count her because she's done so much for the genre. You know what I mean?
Talk shows,
talk show. Yeah, she's just done so much for the people. You know, straight out of Jersey as well. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Queen. But that's me. That's my fault.
All right. I'm gonna go with my 4 now. MC Light obviously is up there.
Lyricist. She a lyricist.
Yeah, some of my earliest memories was watching, you know, Rap City or Video Music Box, and MC Light was up there just spitting, you know, like just bars on top of bars. And then it's like years later, dudes was biting her lyrics.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. Like the Hit 'Em Up track, the dude was like, you ain't nothing but a beat biter, rhyme style taker. That's MC Light, people. Okay? That's the Outsiders and Tupac biting a female MC to diss somebody. All right? So, I mean...
Hardest diss record. I will go with the top 4.
It was a hard diss record.
It was awful. And the video to match, crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that yesterday. That's why, how you gonna start off that with? I was like, oh wow. Continue, man. I'm sorry.
But so you got MC Light. I got obviously Little Kim. I've gone on rants about her multiple times on this show. Today will be no different. The Queen. If there's you don't get none of these nasty ass rapping chicks without no Little Kim. All the stuff y'all like, the sexy chlamydia reds, all the little ratchet ass bitches rapping the crazy stuff they rapping about. Lil' Kim was doing that shit, like for real. And she used to put that shit on, and it was barely anything on, but she had it on. So yeah, Lil' Kim's up there, you know, influence alone. I also liked her music. It wasn't just her looks. I did like her music as well. No Time, Diddy. It was a fire track. I don't care.
First of all, that's a great song.
Yeah, feel how you want to feel about Diddy, but he had some hits. That was a fire track.
Her with C's.
Yeah.
Her and
Crush
my
on you?
peep. Her and
Her
my
and my
peep.
peep. Come on.
Ooh.
Hot damn hole, here we go again. That's another one that
That's
people
rock,
dudes be
bitch.
biting
Yeah, that was great.
when they start a lyric now. They use that. That's Lil Kim, people. So Lil Kim up there. This is where it starts to get a little dicey for me because I could go so many directions with here. But I'm gonna stick with who I talked about a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna go with the Brat for me.
The Brat.
yeah,
I'm gonna go with the
I
Brat.
missed the
Yeah,
Brat.
The Brat
How
was
did I
it's
miss the
serious.
Brat?
That one track she had with Tyrese.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
you
was
like
gonna say
whole
she
lot
put
of
that
foreplay
bathing
ready
suit
for
on.
the
You
get
seen
it
Brat in a whole
started.
nother light.
Can
Listen,
you tell
no
me?
wonder Iverson, no wonder Iverson ran over there.
Yeah, had AI. That's iconic. That's
Went crazy
iconic.
on that.
Yo, that was a different level.
Yeah,
She really represented
Feel that.
ATL for real.
yeah. She was nice. So Brad is nice.
I'm sorry, Brad. How did I forget you, girl?
Yeah, so nice,
She
so
was
nice with it. I don't know why she don't put nothing out no more. I mean,
I
a
think
lot of her
she's
stuff is
I think
timely.
she's good. I think she's
know,
good now.
A lot of
That's
her
what
stuff
it
is
is.
timely.
I mean, and she
you
was
know,
on she was like repping like
nah.
features and everything. The
You know,
Brat-
she had that one bikini joint, right? That came out to let you know that she was, you know, the way she was. But for the most part, she dressed like the dudes. And
Yeah.
as we got older, you know what I'm saying? As we got older, the appeal from a sexy just wasn't the same. And don't get, she probably could still really rhyme, but there's a time and place. Not everybody
Yeah.
transcends, man. You got people like, all right, can you see the Brat on a track with somebody like Nicki Minaj? No. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, people
probably why
love
it's
that.
never happened.
People love Nicki Minaj, and people are gonna get in our comments and say Nicki and Cardi, and that's fine. But when we talking about spitters, and Nicki's go hard. When we talking about people that got something else to say outside of, you know what I mean,
I got money, I look good.
and messing up their throats by getting, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just,
What?
and they talk about it a lot too, you
They
know.
talk-
No,
about
it's just like if you don't have a BBL and you had like a couch behind you, a worn out couch behind you, walking around. Nobody want to even hear about you. It's sad.
And what's your last one, Justin?
See, I want to go different so that we got different stuff on here. So I will go. I'm gonna go with Missy.
Missy is the.
I'm gonna go with Missy.
Boy, I don't know.
Missy.
I don't know anything Missy has messed up. I don't know one. I didn't know one track that Missy was like trash.
My thing about Missy and the reason why she didn't make the cut, and it's not a bad thing. She was transcendent. She didn't just rhyme. She also sung. She also produced. She was like a phenomenal producer. Yeah, she was a phenomenal producer, writer, and all types of different ways. She fell in. I feel like she fell in the same lane as Timbaland, but she was a better writer than Tim was. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't consider her. But one of my favorite tracks from her is "Wake Up" with her and Jay-Z.
Oh yeah,
that joint's crazy, man.
First of all, she's a musical genius. Like she's just a musical genius. Bottom line, like genius.
That dude, Jay.
And
she's more than a rapper. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, she's more than a rapper. And then it's hilarious because I remember back in the day, listening to Starbuck while going to school. And Missy Elliott had like a I can't remember the magazine, but she had a photo shoot where they had her all glammed up. And Star was on the radio, and he was like, I was looking at that Missy Elliott photo shoot, and that bitch got me semi-erect. I'm not gonna lie.
These dudes, man. What happened to them dudes, man?
Yeah, you know what happened to them? They made the wrong joke, and they got and somebody got beat up because of it.
Oh, that's what happened.
That's what happened to them. Yeah, they ended up getting kicked off.
But Missy was the truth. She had a lot of tracks. Her videos was monumental. You wanted to watch to see what Missy was going to do. In the video, she could dance, and she was a big girl, and she was moving or whatever.
Yep.
In her own flow and style, too.
Yes.
In her own flow and style. It was so different. It was futuristic. She was trying to go futuristic.
They put her in the MTV top 10, remember?
Yeah.
Top 10 greatest rappers of all time. They threw her up in there. The world went nuts, but You know, she,
I mean, it's not as. I mean, people really can't get mad at it when you really think about it.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that,
The influence is undeniable.
Yeah, I
it
mean, the
is,
influence,
it is, but
especially for MTV, that makes sense.
I would like to find out who puts her in their top in their top 10. Now we just said
Top 10
top
of
10.
rappers.
Yeah,
All
top 10
time
rappers,
rappers.
all time
See,
rappers.
listen. Listen. If
Come
it's an
on,
MTV
Justin,
list,
don't be
if it's
doing
a-
that head
no,
shake
no, no,
shit.
no, no, no. If it's an MTV
You be
list,
sending me Benny the Butcher and dude. Like, come on, Justin.
is it an MTV? If it's an MTV list, and for what she's done for MTV and music videos and all that, I could see that.
Yes.
I could see that. But I would definitely, if she was top 25, I wouldn't even be mad at it.
Top 25.
I wouldn't
put
be mad
her
at
in
top
my
25.
10.
Top 25?
I wouldn't have her in my top 10. With men and women, she's not top 10 to me.
Men
but
and women.
She is
She could be
iconic. Top
25, 22?
25. She'd be 20 to 25 on my list.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Man. Oh, now that I got to think about it, she has never slipped. Never slipped.
No.
Never slipped.
But
So
I think that's more the artistry than necessarily.
Exactly.
But she's a musical genius.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
If we're looking at it from the artistry, yeah, then maybe I could say yes. But as far as like people that could like spit and stuff like that, absolutely not.
I think that's what it was.
Spitter,
I think MTV wasn't limited.
Package.
See, that's what MTV was doing.
Her.
They didn't limit it to just
package.
rap. They didn't limit it to just rap. And maybe they said just hip hop. And I don't think they when they voted, they didn't limit it. I mean, they just went overall.
I think Nelly might have been on that list. You know what? It's going to get too
Really
crazy. It's going to get too crazy.
I'm sorry.
You're not going that route.
Really?
Right,
Yeah. So my question is, which I've been having like small conversations about, and heard opinions upon, is can men get along with women?
What do you mean?
I mean, in the sense to where I've had conversations with people that's just like, yo, I don't necessarily like women. I just like sex.
The cheeks.
So if it's just like I put up with talking to them because of the sexual urge. I've heard this from people, men, put up with talking to them just because of the sexual urge. Has nothing to do.
No, man. I'm not doing this.
So yes, we are. We're going this route, man. You know what I'm saying? We can bring it this route. Stop rubbing the Bible, bro. Stop rubbing the Bible. I'm gonna send it to you first. Can men get along with women in general? Go for it.
So in general, do you mean they don't have to be in a relationship with them?
I'm just saying, friends. Hey, I might have sent it to the right person. Can they do it? Can they do it? You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard some men say that, and I'll get more into that when it comes my route. But I'm gonna send it to you, Mo, to find out what you think.
Dusty, man, why you do this? Oh man, I'm so God. Listen, can't stand you, Steve. Can they get along with women? I think there's a big disconnect.
How so?
Especially nowadays between feminine and masculine men and women. Okay. If a woman has a friend as a guy, I think they benefit more in the relationship than the man does. A lady having a man around benefits them more than just a man being by themselves. Let's start off with that. Because literally, okay, and let me use this for example. If you have friends and you have friends with ladies, a lot of times you're paying for the meal, you're paying for certain things, you're doing a lot of different things. You're doing a lot of boyfriend or something activities with them, as opposed to them getting that from their man, especially if they don't have a man, right? So they get a lot of different energy and masculine energy from the man as far as paying for things and doing certain things with them. So they don't even need a man in their life that is their boyfriend, because a lot of ladies don't look for sexual things. They look for more emotional connections, right? So men are physical. They see you, and they think about ways of not me. I'm just saying there's a lot of guys that think about ways of figuring out what position and angles they can have you in the nighttime or the daytime, 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. or 2 a.m. When they still think about that, viciously. So that's why they do deal with. So that's, I didn't even realize I said that. So they figure out ways. So they figure out ways to deal with ladies, because a lot of ladies are just complicated, man. They just be saying anything, and dude, they're going through listen. If you're going to deal with the lady as a friend or in a relationship, you got to deal with a lot of chaos. You got to deal with a lot of chaos. There's no peace. Y'all are mistresses of chaos. Y'all, you're difficult. You get in relationships with women and you don't like each other because there is no masculine. You start hating on the lady because they remind you too much of your damn self. Too much feminine energy. You lose. You make your own head explode. So, damn, man. I think women and men can get along, but I think women don't know how difficult it is to be around them. I don't believe that they really know how difficult it is to be around them. So if you record them, I think it's the best thing to do, fellas and people in general. Record them. Just record a lady. Just record them. Hit record. Go through a day. And when that day is over, put that phone right by them and hit play. They need to hear themselves. If they start hearing and seeing how ridiculous the things that go through there, and they're always changing, hormonal, they're always changing throughout the day. No, for real. They're always changing. It's up and down, up and down. Boy, it's like The Exorcist. Listen, if the guy the guy is only going to deal with you for certain things. I know a lot of guys is only going to deal with you for certain things. Look, we had an argument. Well, not argument. We had your debate. Well, we had not even debate. Comments on the comments. For the past things that we just posted about this. I said, listen, I'm not even going back and forth with no ladies. I'm not sleeping with nobody. I'm not married to you. I'm not in a relationship with you. I'm not going back and forth with no lady. It is pointless. I ain't doing it. I like my peace. I ain't doing it. .com. Mo? Hell no. I done said what I said, and I'm not saying it no more. With your big ass alligator feet. All right. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen, no, it's true. Every lady 6.5, 7.5 foot. Y'all know y'all big ass alligator ass feet. Because your mamas was chasing after them tall ass men, and you got them big ass feet DNA. Listen, it's always 50-50, ladies. Stop height chasing, and you're gonna make some orangutan ass daughters. All right, I'm good. Let me.
Oh shit! What was the question?
Had to dust it up.
Can men and women get along?
Yeah.
Or be friends?
What I said was, do you think it's can men get along with women?
Yes, I think men can get along with women. There are a lot of places that men get along with women.
What?
The office.
Oh,
you ain't gonna mess your check up, bruh.
It happens all the time, though.
Man, these people be dusting it up, man.
Well, I guess I'm a rare breed because my money come
It's important.
first. At the end of the day, I do live by MOB. Money over broads, money over bitches, money over buxom bimbos, whatever you want to call them, money over BBWs, whatever. This woman related is money over it for me. So workplace, get along, no problems. That's probably it. That's probably it. Probably it. That's probably it. I think I'm done. I think that's it. I think you can get along with them at work. You can be friends with them, but at some point you're gonna have an impasse is gonna come to your friendship with a lot of situations with these women. And I don't, I mean, I have a lot of female friends. Do I talk to them on the regular recently? Not as much. But why is that? Because I'm married, and it's not allowed to be a man and have female friends when you're married. But my wife don't have male friends neither, so it's cool. But I think that, like I said, work might be the only place, because once you get into friendships, if your friend is a female and she get a dude and he beating it crazy, your friendship's over, because he's gonna tell her that dude is only talking to you, only your friend because he's trying to smash. And you could have known each other since the sandbox, and it's not the case at all. You could see her as a sister, but homeboy think that's what time it is, because that's what time it is when he got a friend that's a girl, and he's projecting onto you in your situation.
Yeah, that's very true.
And ladies fall for it, and they go with the pipe down over a true friend.
I've seen it happen a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. Seen that happen a lot. Misdirection.
Yep. And then when it comes to, like, they always want to say, I gotta say it, when they be like, women are always like, when I get married, I want to marry my best friend.
Use a damn lie.
And ladies, some of y'all switch best friends every 3 to 5 years.
Oh shit.
Why the fuck would we want to be your best friend? You tell her all her business. You know what I mean? You judge her. Like, I don't know. Like, why would we want to be your best friends? We see how y'all treat other females that are your best friends. Y'all shit all over them. Oh, she looks terrible. Why would she squeeze into that? She looks like a fucking sausage in that fucking jumpsuit. We've all heard women say this. That's why y'all laughing.
It's true.
Look at her ass. She looks like she's got a fucking diaper on. Why would she put that on?
Mm-hmm.
They say all type of stuff. Oh, it's too fat. It's too flat. Oh, look at her face. Her makeup's terrible. And then she comes over. Oh, girl, don't you look good? And it's all y'all lying. And it's all y'all women, Latinas, Black, white, Asian, all y'all be shitting on each other. And then y'all come in the frame, and then it's, oh, girl, you look great, and you just was shitting on her. You know, Tyrone got the girl across town pregnant, don't you? They talk all type of crazy shit about their friends. So, and then when it comes down to friendships with women, we live in a society where you can't say nothing wrong to a woman. Like,
you can't. No, you better not.
Like, you can't say nothing. Like, you could literally have a friend or a wife that's literally borderline 600-pound life. You can't tell this motherfucker how to eat. Why? Why is it so taboo to say to a woman, you're looking kind of girthy. You're looking like you're getting your own atmosphere soon, babe. Why is that wrong?
Because it's shaming them, Justin.
You're looking pre-diabetic.
Justin, because ladies are not allowed to grow and change and do better.
Yeah,
not the way.
A certain age.
That's it. They don't grow past a certain age. They're not allowed to.
Age. And
society doesn't allow it.
No, society doesn't allow it. Men have to become all mature and refined, and no fighting, no cursing, no this, no that. And women, all ethnicities, get to be childish, petty, ratchet, and vindictive. Hold grudges, talk hella shit, and it's fine. and they just say, "Oh, it's being catty," or "That's just how women are." So y'all just like being raging bitches.
It's about
That's what
It's
like.
about growing up. They don't have to grow up.
No, Toys R Us kids
show no maturity, and then they're like, "Oh, emotional maturity." Shut up.
You don't know shit about no emotional maturity.
Damn
You
lie.
can't check. Most of them can't check their emotions and throw tantrums.
All right,
We see it on every reality show.
You know,
All
good
races.
and damn about emotional intelligence. Men got more emotional intelligence than those dusty asses. Cut it out.
So
see, listen to the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Steve, thanks.
Yeah, you did, Steve. You did this on purpose. We were fine here. I was holding my Bible. I don't even know where it is.
I just was bigging up women not even 5 minutes ago. Giving women power in hip hop. Now I'm just talking about how terrible they are. Thanks, Steve.
Damn it. Can't have one show.
Fuck the episode up. Thanks.
Yeah, bro. Literally. Yeah, people like, you know, I gotta clip this up.
Cue Rainbow.
Yeah, you better come in here and save the day.
All right, I'm gonna try. So, Captain Caveman. Okay, so okay. All right, so we get this going. Okay.
Shit.
I've had plenty of conversations. But make this quick. I've had plenty of conversations with people, and I've heard dudes that are extremely successful in certain rates say, "Man, I can't stand women. They're a waste of time. You know, I don't want nothing to talk to them about. Only thing I care about is that, you know what I mean, that box, you know what I'm saying? That Pandora's box is the only thing that matters to me. Damn. I don't care about what they're talking about." And it's crazy, right? Because you got these women sitting next to these cats trying to be cool, paying attention to football and all types of stuff that they normally wouldn't do just to impress this man. And he's just like, "Bitch, shut up." And you know, it's interesting because you know, at the end of the day, they're just, I guess, trying to be genuine from both perspectives. But there's a bunch of dudes out here, He-Man hated women, I don't know, that be absolutely, you know, destroying chicks out here in these streets. And it's not necessarily like that. Yo, having a female friend is something that I feel like a male should have. Somebody that they can talk to from all perspectives and be able to, you know, give the real. Now, having a female friend that you didn't smash is something different, right? Because
wait.
Hold on. There's a difference. There is it. All right, cool. So, you know,
are you even friends with them if you smash it?
Some people won't be friends with them unless they smash.
Come on, okay. What is going on here?
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it sometimes it's truly platonic, right? And it really is. And then other times it's like, you know, there's a bunch of dudes that's hovering around like fucking wasp, and when they get the opportunity, you break it with your man. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, what's good? You know, I told you he was, and they be hating on the dude just to drag him down. That's why the defense is to lay down the pipe, right? Because if you lay down the pipe, you're like, man, get out of here. No, I don't want you to be talking to none of these other cats.
That's what I said. Yeah, it's true.
You know, I don't want you to be talking to none of these cats. The only dude you need to be speaking to is me. And what do they do? They cut you, they cut off all their friends, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, even if it was platonic. And it's interesting because at the end of the day, there's a large group of men on the planet that say, you know, I can't be friends with women. But then when they are with a woman, they tell the woman that they can't be friends with men. Not to mention that you said you can be friends at the workplace. They have to wear certain attire at the workplace, because if they don't, they show up with them open-toe shoes. Some dude's gonna be beating his meat in the bathroom because of it.
Yo, I have a friend who had to go to HR on a cat because he came up behind her and he rubbed her shoulders and was like, yo, I love the spring and the summertime because all the girls got their feet out. I was looking at your manicure, it's really nice. And she went to HR on him.
Now, if you out there with the soles out, you know what I mean, pink soles out, you know what I mean, black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian, got the soles out. Some dudes out here in these streets
about
like
that.
the soles.
They're about
You know
that.
what I'm saying? So everything can be sexualized. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Yeah, you heard me, More Money. Everything can be sexualized. So even at work, dudes be savages. Chick come in with a nice pair of pumps and some stockings and
It's
a
over.
professional stack, and that's
It's over.
professional. Dudes
Yeah.
is out here like, yo, you see such and such today?
Yep. I've had meetings that I've been distracted and I couldn't tell you what happened.
Hey,
I'm not even gonna hold you.
we've all been there. A low cut shirt, you know,
Oh
all
man,
types
it's
of stuff.
over.
Dudes in the whole room moves different.
Yeah.
Chicks be like, you can't be dressing up like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I used to have a manager. I'm not gonna say her name. I used to have a
Say it.
manager. Always came with the heat. You know who you are if you ever listen. Always came with the heat. Christian Louis Vuittons. She always showed up right. And at the end of these messages, at the end of these meetings that we'd be at, big bosses would come in and say, hey, we think that you should kind of tone it down a little bit. I think you're dressing a little, raunchy. Telling her this stuff.
What?
She would come back and tell me, and I'm like, yo,
Nah.
they this mad because you styling on them.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah,
Come on, bro.
Really?
The
really?
women gonna hate at the attention that they get. The dude's gonna want to smash. You know what I'm saying?
You can't win either way. Yeah, you can't win either
You
way.
know what I mean?
You can't win it. You gotta come dressed like a nun. And even then you're gonna catch hate. Oh, she don't know how to dress.
Yo, I don't know how I could have been a part of those type of work environments. And again, y'all know I do fitness and like DJing and stuff like that. So I see women all the time with nothing on.
Yeah.
With literally nothing on. And me, it don't faze me because
you see it all. You desensitized.
I'm desensitized to it all. And at the end of the day, I look at it like, listen, I mean, people thirsting for that, and I'm like, that's somebody's nightmare, man.
That's very true.
That's somebody's nightmare, man. That's
What
somebody
Howard
else's
Stern
bill.
say? He said, show me the hottest woman in the world, and I'll show you a guy who's tired of fucking her.
Yeah, literally. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm like, oof, man. I'm like, yo, well, they can't even keep it, man. Listen, man, I keep my shades on, dog. Y'all go ahead and do what you gotta do. Emotional damage. I don't got time. But continue. This is me. Hey,
man, I'm just saying, putting it out there. You know what I mean? It's interesting to hear exactly what I said. There's a man out there that's like, hey, I can't stand fucking women. There's a woman out there that doesn't talk to men because her man says that he doesn't want her to have male friends. And the reason being is because of the endless cycle of dudes knowing that other dudes want to smash their wives or girlfriends. There's no reason for you to be cool with them type of energy. You know what I mean? But at the end
don't come
of the
back
day,
around here either because
I
your
think-
friend later
I
after you
think-
done leave you too. Don't come back over here.
and that's exactly how it always happens. You show back up when they divorce. And
That's when that throat is the best.
okay, on that note, I'm gonna end this.
All right. We're gonna end this. We're gonna end this fast, not slow, because that was getting crazy. Listen, y'all. Listen, know your worth. Know your worth. I'm gonna say it one more time. Know your worth. Don't let nobody dictate your worth. Keep putting in your work. And I'm gonna give you this perspective that my boy Ralphie gave me recently, actually today. Show pause the back end. Show the back end of the things that you do. So the work it takes, the work that people don't see. Start posting that and showing that. Show the amounts of detail that it takes for you to purchase these certain things and do these certain things for your businesses and all these different things. Bring people inside of a little bit more of your life and just don't show them the result. Show them the work that it takes to get to become who you are. And again, you still may have a problem with your price point, but you probably won't, if you let people in more. So again, just keep trusting yourself, keep going. You're not too expensive. These people are too damn cheap, and you will find your right people. You will find your right people. Everybody will find their right zone. All right. So again, trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Don't stop. Do it day and night, and everything's gonna work out right the way it needs to be. Know your worth, y'all. Don't settle for less. Don't punk out of it. We love you, man. We love y'all. Again, this is episode 20. Whew, Bible edition. Jesus edition. of Everybody's Got a Mic podcast. You know, we love y'all, ladies. We love y'all. You know, Steve tried to muck it up at the end, but you know what? With that last question, but you know, we do really love y'all. You know, we're not like this in real life. We're not like this. We're not like this outside. You know, as JT's looking like, yeah, I am. Listen, we're not. We're not like this. We're really nice guys. So don't, you know, don't take any offense to us. And anybody else got anything to say before we get out?
Only thing I have to say is please be safe until the next time. Peace.
Hey, do what you gotta do, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Peace out.
I found.